Hello there, I'm Kaiwa Leong, and this is my life with subtitles. And in today's episode, I would like to talk about courage. Truth is, I've forgotten what it felt like to be afraid, because I have lived in Sao Paulo my whole life, and it's always this constant fear. The violent rates in Sao Paulo are through the roof, one of the top in Brazil. And it's always been like that my whole life. And you get used to looking behind your back, afraid that at some point somebody's going to point a gun at you and rob you, or somebody's going to suffer some sort of violence, somebody that you love, that you're never sure if they're going to make it back home at the end of the day. And one of the things that really excited me since the beginning of moving to Berlin was that I would probably live in a place where I wouldn't have to feel as much afraid. And it truly was like this. At my lowest moments, I could still take a walk in the street without feeling afraid that somebody was going to try to steal my phone. And that gave me the sense of freedom of going wherever I wanted, at any part of the day that I wanted, and sit and take a breath and feel sometimes the silence and the peace of many places around me, even though Berlin is of course a big city. And for a long time I felt 100% safe here. I have to admit, we sometimes joke with Germans when they say that Berlin is dangerous. They say, you haven't lived in Sao Paulo yet. So yeah, for once it felt really good to feel safe in Berlin. Trust me, Berlin is one of the most welcoming cities in the whole world. I had never experienced anything like this before. You can be whoever you want to be. You can wear whatever you want to wear. I've seen people who want to dress up as foxes and go have a fox play day at the park. Everybody seems to be 100% okay with all this. Either that, or to be honest, they don't care, which is also possible. But the point is, Berlin sort of accepts you for who you are until a certain point, and you feel welcome when you don't feel the judgment and the pressure behind your back telling you how to behave in the society, what you need to do to please other people around you. And I've given myself so many new opportunities to get to know things I had never tried before, to meet people I would never meet before. And I've become friends with the most unimaginable sorts of people for me when I lived in Brazil. But then this weekend took place in Berlin, the annual Pride CSD parade, and I had been there the previous 2 years, and I would as well be this year, but a friend of mine invited me to go on a trip in the last minute, and I just took that opportunity. But all the plans were made. I was going to meet my friends. We were going to spend the day in the parade and have fun. And at the end of the day, I could just hear the news. My friends texting in the groups that they were safe. They were asking each other if they were safe because many of them were there. And then I learned that somebody just drove their car into a huge crowd of people celebrating diversity, celebrating acceptance, celebrating love. Many were injured. One person sadly couldn't make it. And then I was suddenly taken by the fear of losing somebody that I love again, checking with everybody, sending messages. It's crazy. Fortunately, nobody that I know was directly affected, but it is still shocking to know that this happened in this new place that now I call home and that I feel comfortable and safe in. But then on the next day, despite all the fear, thousands gathered together again at the Brandenburg Gate to mourn those who were injured, that who was lost, to show that yes, indeed, we are afraid, but we're not afraid enough not to stand for what we believe in and for the world that we want to live in. And this was a huge demonstration of courage for me, because That's the kind of thing that can help us change the world as it is and to the new world that we actually want to live in. When it comes to love, I am optimistic in believing that maybe love does win at the end. But despite all the fear, I still think love is the solution. So never forget to stand up and never cease to celebrate who you are and the one you love to be. If we stop loving, if we stop celebrating, then fear has already won. If any of this resonates with you, please share on the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and maybe share this message with someone next to you.